Hey everyone, it's the 2022 Flag World Cup, and in this video we're going to show you the results of the last round of matches in the group stage. We're going to show you the final group standings, and we're going to show you the bracket for the knockout phase. So let's jump right in. In Group A, Papua New Guinea and Hong Kong were dead level 50-50, and in the other game, Iceland defeated the Czech Republic by 54% to 46%. So let's look at the table for Group A. Hong Kong are on top on 7 points, and level with them on 7 points is Papua New Guinea. Hong Kong have a better percentage difference, so they end up winners of Group A, and Papua New Guinea are the runners up, and it means that Iceland and the Czech Republic are eliminated. Moving on to Group B, Norway defeated Georgia by 68% to 32%, and in the other game, Jamaica defeated Costa Rica by 64% to 36%. And looking at the final standings for Group B, Norway are on top. They got 3 wins out of 3. They're on 9 points. And following them is Jamaica. They had 2 wins and a defeat. They're on 6 points. So those two will go through to the knockout phase. And Georgia and Costa Rica, they're eliminated. On to Group C now. We had a really close game between Canada and Cuba. Canada just about coming out on top with 53%. Cuba's 48%. Now, if you look at those figures, they add up to 101%, and this is really crucial. We're going to see that in a couple of seconds. In the other game, South Africa defeated Congo Democratic Republic by 86% to 14%, so a huge win for South Africa. So let's look at the final standings. South Africa, clear winner here, 3 wins out of 3. They're on 9 points. And then we have Canada in second place. They will qualify. They had 2 wins and a defeat. And in third place is Cuba. They had 1 win and 2 defeats. Now we just saw Canada edge out Cuba by 53% to 48%. Now if that had been 52% to 48%, that would have been a draw. And that would have been enough for Cuba to go through. So this is really, really tight between Canada and Cuba. But Canada just come out on top over Cuba. And at the bottom, Congo DR, they are eliminated. They lost all 3 games. Moving on to Group D, and this is the most fascinating group of the lot. And here we can see Italy and Timor-Leste finished dead even. They had 50-50 each. And in the other game, Botswana and Sweden also finished dead level and 50% each. And what that means is that all 3 teams had 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. So all 4 teams are separated by percentage difference. And as we can see, Botswana come out on top. They had a +8 percentage. And Timor-Leste, they finished in second place. They had +5. And then in Sweden, they were +2. And Italy, they had the worst percentage difference. They were -15. So this was so close here. All 4 teams finishing on 4 points. But it's Botswana who win the group. And Timor-Leste, they finished second. And they qualified for the last 16 as well. And Sweden and Italy, they're eliminated. Moving on to Group E, and Estonia had a win over Macau, 57% to 43%. And in the other game, Scotland defeated Wales, 56% to 44%. So what that means is that Estonia finished top of the table. They had 3 wins out of 3. They finished on 9 points. And in second place, we have Macau. They had 1 win and 2 defeats. They're on 3 points. And as we can see, Wales and Scotland also had 1 win and 2 defeats. But Macau have a better percentage difference over Wales and Scotland, so they're the ones who finished in second place and qualified for the second round. And Wales and Scotland, they're eliminated. Moving on to Group F, Japan had a nice win over Somalia, 69% to 31%. And in the other game, Albania edged out Germany by 53% to 47%. This is really close here, and that has a big effect on the group standings, which we're about to see now. As we can see, Japan finished on top. They're on 9 points with 3 wins out of 3. And that close victory by Albania over Germany is enough to see them through. They had 2 wins and 1 defeat. They're on 6 points. Germany and Somalia, they lose out. They're 3rd and 4th, and therefore they are eliminated. On to Group G now, and Angola had a victory over Korea Republic by 63% to 37%. And in the other game, Panama defeated Greece by 60% to 40%. So looking at the final table, Panama, they're on top on 7 points after 2 wins and a draw. And then we have Angola. They had 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. So they're on 4 points. And they edge out Korea Republic and Greece, who each won 1 game and lost 2 games. Finally on to Group H, and we had a really close game here again. Israel and Antigua and Barbuda. Now this is where our 52-48% rule comes in. So under our rules, if it's 52% to 48% or closer, the game is considered a draw. So this has huge implications for this group. Even though Israel technically won this, it's considered a draw because it was 52% to 48%. And in the other game, Barbados defeated Honduras by 62% to 38%. So looking at the final table, Barbados, they come out on top with 3 wins out of 3. They're on 9 points. And look at second place here. Antigua and Barbuda, they edge out Israel. Both teams had 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat, and they both finished on 4 points. So that 52-48 rule really affects this group here. It means that Antigua and Barbuda are through to the last 16, and Israel are eliminated. Also eliminated are Honduras, who lost all 3 games. So here's a look at the knockout stage. These games will take place over the next few days, so be sure to have your say by voting in each matchup. We'll do an update video after the last 16 round is completed, and we'll show you the quarterfinal lineup. So until then, see you all later.